Alright, y'all. It's what? 9 o'clock, September 26th. We are at the hospital. We've been here since about 5 a.m. Give y'all a little backstory. She's about, she's 33 weeks, going on 34 on Saturday. Give y'all an update. We came in this morning. She couldn't sleep. She hasn't been able to sleep for the past, I'll say, what, 3 weeks because her stomach's getting big. She's having something called Braxton Hicks. Basically, stomach contractions that don't push you into labor. But she did get a feeling that she wasn't feeling good this morning, so we had to get to the doctor. We at the doctor now. As you see, here she is. Say what's up to the camera. She was just up there boo-hooing a little bit. But basically the doctor came in, basically told us that they're gonna keep her for at least 24 hours. They're concerned about some of her chart work that came back. Couple things, a couple specific things that they're concerned about, and just gonna keep us on board because we might have early labor or whatever they decide is best. But we're gonna keep praying for the best. Gonna keep y'all updated. This is the start to our journey for the twins, Dash and Dimitri. My baby feet are swollen. My baby feet are so swollen. She knew that this wasn't normal. And she tried to thug it out. She's such a gangster. She wanted to thug it out and not even come to the doctor this morning. She swears she's a gangster. But we came and I'm glad we did. Some of her vitals, it's kind of off right now, but you can see she's definitely having contractions. Mind you, she's 33 weeks. We're aiming for, twin pregnancy, aiming for 37, 38. But it's not uncommon to have an early delivery. But we want to make sure all the health aspects are checked off the list first. Make sure they're healthy, she's healthy, and we can move accordingly the proper way. Checking back in. They just got an ultrasound. Both of the boys are 5 pounds.
Great.
They look great.
Mommy, not so much.
Mommy looks amazing. A little stressed, but she looks amazing. Them feet though, a little swollen.
A lot of swollen.
But nah, yeah. Dash is about 5.5, and I think Dimitri is 5.4 pounds. So she got a little 10-pound bowling ball sitting on her. Definitely a warrior. So, to keep y'all updated, we have to see. Ultrasound was good altogether. Everything checked out. Breathing exercises, movement, limbs, everything. Now the blood work is going to determine what we do today. And it's going to determine what we do today. Getting the blood work done in about the next 5 to 10 minutes after the high-risk doctor checks off that the ultrasound looks good and they don't need anything else. But yeah, I'm tuning y'all back in. Ultrasound is over with. Wifey is doing amazing. Sons, hang in there, gang. See y'all soon, man.
Yes. Okay.
All right, we are about to get ready for the C-section. Mom to be is already prepped. You got any words for your sons?
I can't wait to meet y'all.
She can't wait to meet y'all. My baby a little nervous, which is natural. You about to kill it. You about to see your 2 beautiful sons. Now let's get it, man. All right. It is 2:09. And Bae is back, getting prepped, getting her spinal anesthesia for the C-section. Yes, today is the day, September 26th. 2 kings will be born. I'm gonna keep you all updated. Man, I'm excited, not gonna lie. What's good, everybody? We are back. We are about, about 5 hours post-delivery. C-section went amazing. Both boys are out. Ma, you got any words to say? You don't want to say hey to the camera?
Yeah.
You are a mother now.
I just want to say I'm super grateful for our hospital and my team for mom and the teams for babies. We were so active. there doing the most. I just want you to get better so you can come home. What are you drinking on that breast milk? Fries.
So what caused you to have to go or have them so early?
I think I was starting to develop HELLP.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, I didn't know if like your water broke and no, it was you. It was
it was me. I usually go to sleep early. I got a headache around 8 o'clock, and it wasn't like a bad headache. It was just I felt something. I usually don't get headaches. Everyone I know that has twins definitely had them early, so I was like, let me just pack the bag.
Oh, good
So
for you.
I happened to pack the bag.
You were well prepared.
I want to say 2-3 days before that, we put the car seats in the car because we were just prepping. We were prepping for next month, and like it ended up being a week later. That's what I was sending.
What's up, Dimitri?
He lays down.
What is that? What's up, Dash? My boy finally back to sleep. Trying to. Look at mama. Walking. Man, come on now. Who looking like this? What? 24 hours post C-section? And she walking around. Don't play with her.
Look at my baby. Hi, son. Hi, baby.
Hey.
You so handsome.
Mommy with Dimitri. What's up, son?
He's so sleepy.
He's so sleepy.
You're not gonna wake up and say hey to us?
You gotta play with your hand. Wake you up. What's up, man?
He's sleeping.
You so sleepy.
You still in a milk coma?
Look at you. Kicking.
Eating all that?
You starting to move.
Milk? Probably thirsty. Be careful, baby. You don't want to get too cold.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you, buddy.
Bless you. You're not going to wake up and see your parents? Hi, son. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. You got some strong lungs, son.
What's up, man? Hey, man.
You grab daddy's finger? There you go.
There you go.
Be careful with his extra finger, though, babe.
I see it.
Pulling that skin.
Hey, mama.
My baby. Can't believe I came
What's
this
up,
early
handsome?
on me. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. He looking like, who is this lady? She sounds so familiar.
It's mommy. You hear mommy?
What's up,
We
man?
can't wait to bring y'all home. Yeah. This is Michi. He was 2 minutes after his brother.
What's up, man?
You finna start crying? What
Hey,
you finna
fat
start
man.
crying about? You
Hey.
hear mommy's stomach bubbling. You crying for mommy, huh?
Hey, fat man. My son, Michi, look just like his brother. Say what's up to the camera. Hey.
What she say?
She said, what's up?
Was she at work?
Yeah, she worked from the crib.
What's today? Well, I feel like I ain't been at work in no minute.
It's Tuesday.
Oh.
Been in the hospital for what?
A day?
A
24
day?
hours?
Yeah, a little over 24 hours. My sons are here unexpectedly. Y'all were definitely surprised us.
But we couldn't wait for y'all.
Y'all been telling us for the longest that y'all were ready to get out.
Who they was telling that to?
They was telling it to me. You was asleep. And they was knocking
That's
on
what it was?
They was knocking on the door. And I put my head to the to your stomach.
And they said they was ready to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, son.
Hey.
Look at you stretching all good and stuff. That's what she was doing in the womb.
Well, my brother wasn't taking up all the room.
No, he was.
Nah, Mitchell was over here. Dash was over there.
All right.
Do is I take my diaper. Oh, he's peeing on me.
I was gonna say, why do I see something coming from his
Yeah, he was peeing.
That was a strong pee.
So I always take the diaper, and then you kind of get a little bit extra. Oh, he peed all over, so we'll have to
Change
we'll have
his
to change.
bed.
Look at you acting a fool.
That's okay. And then this stuff is hard to get off. So we like to put Vaseline on them to kind of help.
Okay.
And then he'll put Vaseline on his penis after the circumcision, but you'll make sure that you keep them separate, okay?
You said keep it separate?
Yeah, you don't want to use the same one that you use for his bottom for his penis, because that could be cross-contamination to get him an infection, because of the stool.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes.
On a new one?
Yeah, they do that a lot.
It just came out like a bubble.
He just pooped again, Trish.
BG, you putting out that stuff, boy. Yeah, look at you smiling. I see you. Yeah.
Wow.
Rest in
Come on,
peace.
man. You gonna get on your feet.
Oh,
Oh,
tooting on me.
my boy.
That
is
big puff of
acting
air
up.
came out.
She's back there telling like, yeah. Okay, yeah.
There we go. The Vaseline on there.
So just on the butt.
Yeah, and then always point the penis down, because if not, you'll be changing lots of clothes and lots of diapers and all kinds of stuff. Just always point that penis down,
Okay.
so he'll pee out of it. And then I'm gonna use some hand sanitizer here real quick and get a blanket to put under there to...
Oh, to swap out.
He just had to get his diaper changed to wake him up a little bit.
Look at you, son.
Yeah. He does really well. That's what Mom, he was just too comfortable with her, that's all. But that's okay. We gotta have that time.
Big boy eating. Spin it up.
Yeah, spitting a little bit. We got
Tastes
it going
good.
fast.
That's all of it?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm gonna
just-
burp him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking like, man.
Because he did that so fast.
Say thank you. Hey, buddy.
He's alert, ain't he?
What's up, Dimitri? You smiling at the camera? Hey, big boy. Hey, big boy. Nurse Danielle, you taking good care of me.
Is that your
Hey.
dad?
You waving at me?
Yeah. Is
Hey.
it your dad?
Hey, buddy.
He says, no, feed me more. I don't want to burp.
That's what I'm starting.
Dash, it's your turn to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy.
Even the C-section part was.
There he goes.
Hey.
I feel like I don't know if it's because everyone.
Big boy's getting him some milk. Did he get 20 mLs too?
Uh-huh. I put it in there. I don't know how much he'll take.
Okay.
Yeah, but like
Hey.
no, even getting like that.
He really opens his eyes when he hears you guys talk.
Comfortable.
I'm gonna get a pillow. I was setting up the bed so that it didn't alarm on y'all.
Okay.
All right, Dad, let me track you down a pillow and a pillowcase, and we'll prop you up, and we'll get you comfortable, I promise.
All right. What's up, man? Go ahead, wake up from here. What's good, everybody? We are back. We are officially now 4 days postpartum. I know we were kind of late. We haven't checked in a couple days, but so we were settling in ourselves, back and forth from the NICU with the boys. But give y'all an update. The boys are doing amazing. They're growing. They're eating more. And yeah, we are officially 4 days postpartum. We got the wifey and Michi right here.
Look at my baby eating.
Say, what's up, son?
They're doing so good. This NICU.
So just to give you all a little update on what's been going on, I'm gonna sit down for this one because I got story time. Without you? Okay, I ain't gonna give y'all story time. But just update, man. We gotta graduate up out of NICU soon. All right, they're doing good. They haven't even hit their first week yet, but they've been doing amazing. Milestone after milestone each day. So we will give you our story time on what's been going on, how it's been going down. But stay tuned. We'll be back.
What's up, you guys? So we are 4 days postpartum. The twins gave us an unexpected surprise on Monday, and we will get out a birth story soon, but in the meantime we're gonna check in with Daddy and Dash. Today, I need to do some C-section recovery stories too. Daddy and Dash just had feeding time.
Yeah.
They inserted a feeding tube in my boy. But it's for the best though. I think we've been handling the fact that they're in special care really well. And just rolling with the punches. That's all we really can do. But yeah, we come and see them like 6 times throughout the day, and try to be here for their feedings and get some skin to skin time in. So we'll continue to update you guys as they update us, and we'll talk a little bit about I guess in the birth story how that led to all the special care that they're getting now in the NICU. So yeah, we will catch up with y'all really soon. What's up, y'all?
What's the word, YouTube?
So I don't know where we at in this vlog, but we are on day 8.
Day
8 postpartum.
Day 8.
We didn't have the kids.
Currently in the NICU. Been in the NICU for 8 days now.
Yep.
Big shouts out to the Paul, giving us these nice nursery/NICUs, been able to stay with our sons.
Amazing care.
Amazing care. For the past 8 days, you know, I know certain hospitals don't allow you to stay in the NICU. You have to travel back and forth every day. We get the luxury of staying here with them
24 hours.
24 hours access. So big shouts out to them. But we kind of want to break down real quick to you all just our journey, catch up with what's been going on these last 8 days. If you know us, if you've been keeping along with the actual pregnancy journey, you know that we weren't due until October.
Yes.
So we
we're really doing November.
Really
honestly.
November, yeah. But yeah,
Twins come early.
I'm gonna let wifey go ahead and dive into how we got here in 8 days postpartum, only on October 4th.
Yeah. So y'all, it's just it's so crazy. Like, should I start when we went to labor and delivery the first time? Like,
yeah, you can start there. You can start there.
Okay. So I'm finna take y'all back like 2 weeks, right? We actually went into our high-risk doctor's appointment, and because whenever you're carrying twins, it's a high risk, so automatically you get a high-risk doctor, and or at least you should. But we went to our doctor's appointment and we were doing a non-stress test, and during the test, one of the nurses came in and they were like, "Hey, do you feel those contractions?" And I'm like, no. Mind you, this is my first pregnancy, so it's like I don't even know what a contraction feel like. But apparently I had been contracting for like the previous 2 weeks. It concerned them, so they were like, hey, you need to go up to labor and delivery so they can check to see if you're dilating. And mind y'all, baby, I'm sure it was foreign to you, all this talk that they was talking about.
For sure.
It was definitely foreign to me, so I'm like, we over here joked. We and the thing is, we joked about the twins getting here
Since day one.
Since day one.
Before they were here, we were joking about them coming. So
the fact that, look, power of the tongue, because they literally, but no, okay, back to the story. So we come to labor and delivery, and they're taking note of my contractions, and how frequent that they're happening and how hard they are. And moral of that story, they were kind of just like, okay, you're not dilating, so we're going to be able to send you home. Just make sure you continue to keep up with how many contractions you're having, if they're painful, yada yada yada. But at that appointment, they did tell me like your blood platelets had dropped, but they're still in average range, so it's not very concerning to us. And so here and now, we're like, okay, cool, like nothing to worry about. The baby's not coming. We still got, we was 32 weeks at this time.
yeah, we had 32 weeks.
Yeah, so we, in our heads, we still have another what,
6 weeks.
6
We
weeks.
had a scheduled C-section for October 31st.
Mm-hmm.
That put us at the 38-week mark.
Right, and we were hoping anywhere between 36 to 38, because
Yep.
that's just full term for twins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so fast forward
6 days later.
6 days later, I remember going to sleep or trying to go to sleep around 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And
It's a Sunday going into Monday.
yeah,
Sunday going into Monday.
Sunday going into Monday. And I had just turned 33 weeks that Saturday, to kind of put a timeline to it. But had like a little slight headache. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just sleep it off, because it's so minor. And when I woke up, probably at
1 o'clock in the morning.
yes, 1 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and my headache was still there. It was still slight, but it was there. But what was more so concerning to me was I kind of had a stomach ache, and it was more so of an ache. Like, I didn't think it had anything to do with the babies, anything to do with pregnancy. I could have ate something wrong, but I just feel like when you're pregnant, I don't know, things become more like, oh my God, what's going on?
Apparent. Like,
Yeah. So, y'all, I stayed up all morning, like
Literally.
all morning. I could not go back to sleep. I called the doctor. I'm like, my head hurt, what should I do? And they like take Tylenol. Mind y'all, there is I think, is that class C, class A? I don't know. It's some type of lawsuit out against Tylenol, about pregnant women taking Tylenol and their babies being born with ADHD or autism. So personally, I made the decision to stop taking.
Do your research.
Yeah.
This is not a.
I'm
One
not
of those.
right. Yeah, it's not that, but I just made the personal decision not to take Tylenol while I was pregnant. So that was another reason why I stayed up, because I'm like, okay, I don't want to go to sleep and I don't feel good, so I want to stay around.
Say around 3. Around 3 o'clock. Because mind you, I wake up for work around 3:30.
Yeah.
3:30. Get ready. Leave the house by 4. So I'm getting up, getting ready. Trying to get up and get ready, and I notice that she's up. She's not feeling good, and I'm putting my clothes on, getting ready to leave soon. And she mentioned to me that I might want to go to the doctor, but then she brushes it off like she did
Because
earlier.
listen, last time we went to the doctor, right? They gave me an IV and they sent me home, which, I mean, it's because nothing was wrong, right? So I'm thinking this time is very minor, like they finna give me an IV and send me home. So I really didn't want to go and sit in the hospital for hours just for that to happen.
But me being the protective father to be and
Yeah.
protective over my wife, we were, prior to that, rewind real quick, that Saturday we also had a birthing class.
Yes.
We had our very first birthing class. Mind you, we were the furthest along in the birthing class. I
Yes.
said some people 26 weeks, maybe 24. We're at 33 that day. So we were further along, and I will remember that something that stuck out to me before we left was that if you are feeling some type of way, call the doctor. Like I was saying, what I did take from my first birthing class is that do not self-diagnose yourself. Do not be afraid to call back to the hospital, even if you call them for the same thing 2 or 3 times over. You never know. You never know if something can change in a matter of time that you called from the last time. So fast forward back to that situation on that Monday morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. I told her, nah, we're going to the doctor. You're not about to self-diagnose yourself and think that it's just a headache or your stomach's just hurting. It might be normal. Because granted, we had a doctor's appointment scheduled for Tuesday, the next day. The very next day.
And I wanted to wait. I did.
And luckily and gladly that we did not wait.
Yeah, for
we
real.
did end up packing up. It was even to the point where she didn't want to bring the hospital bags.
I didn't. I told her, I'm like, we do not need to bring the hospital bags. Like, I'm really finna get an IV, feel better, and come home. Like, and he's like, no, we're gonna bring the bags in the car seat.
Side note, for all you future parents out there, make sure you pack the hospital bag prior to. Be prepared. If you are in a situation like ours, and especially if you got twins and it's kind of unexpected, have that bag packed. Be safe. 20-some weeks, close to 30 if you can, but have that bag packed.
The best thing that we did was knocked everything out the way before 32 weeks. I don't know what.
Before 30 weeks, really.
Before 30 weeks, for real. But, like, we had the baby shower, I want to say around, what, 20, we had it maybe like 26.
What month? August? Yeah, it
like
was
26. In between 26 and 28 weeks, we had our baby shower.
It was in August?
It was in August.
It was not before then, because...
It was August 13th. It was the second week of August.
Okay.
Second weekend.
Okay, makes sense, yeah.
But anyway, we had the baby shower. We got our nursery together. We did our maternity photos. Thank God we did our maternity photos when we did them. And yeah, we were just like, mind you, we're excited new parents, so we were going to do that anyway. But I would just say that the best thing that we could have done was prepared for their birth, because you never know. It's so unexpected.
Facts.
And you don't want to be unprepared once they get here.
Facts. And even having twins, and like it's granted this is our first time parenting, so having just a singular baby, you can plan that C-section and be able to go your full term and head to the hospital at 5 o'clock in the morning and prepare for your surgery.
Yeah.
But twins, we had that C-section scheduled, but that's not what happened.
It didn't work out that way.
It didn't work out that way. But yeah, man.
So let's
what
get
ended up happening?
to once we got to the hospital. All right, y'all. So we get to the hospital, and we come up to labor and delivery, and they ask me like, what's wrong, and I tell them like, oh, I just got a little headache and my stomach hurts. And they're like, okay. So of course they did the routine thing. They hooked me up to an IV. And then I'm not afraid of needles, but like during my pregnancy, I did not mess with needles. So when they went to take my blood, I'm like, y'all just took my blood 6 days ago. Like, are you sure you have to take my blood again? Like, how much can change in that time period? And they was just like, well, you don't know how much can change, so that's why we take your blood. I'm like, all right, true. So they took my blood, and y'all, why they come back with the results, and they were like, so yeah, your platelets have dropped even more since we seen you last week, 6 days ago, and that's concerning to us. So they were like, we're gonna schedule your ultrasound with your high-risk doctor, and we're gonna take your blood again in a few hours, and if anything has changed, you could possibly be having a C-section today?
Hold on. hold on.
Like, what?
And she's being generous in terms of, like, don't get me wrong. The doctor did an amazing job of explaining to us our situation and our options.
Yeah.
But us receiving it, on the receiving end, she was generous to you all in terms of how we interpreted everything that was just said.
I was. And you know, I feel like we were in the moment, so it was just like, hold on.
Facts.
But now that I'm looking back, I'm like, okay, like, I was sick, you know, and she told me, she was like, you don't look sick, because I didn't look sick at all. She's like, you don't feel sick. Told y'all, minor headache, little stomach ache, like, didn't feel sick. But she was like, you're sick. According to your blood work, you're sick, and a C-section might be the best thing. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, I cried.
I cried with her.
I boo-hooed, and he boo-hooed right with me. And I'm like, because it was a lot to take in. Like, you go into the hospital thinking you're there for an IV and be sent home, because this was just happened a week ago. And it's like, no, you're sick and you're having your babies pretty soon. So lots of crying, lots of tears, lots of prayers. Oh my God, we couldn't have did that without God.
Definitely.
Well, okay, wait, we missing a whole part, so we couldn't have did it without God. So all right, y'all, so all of that happens, right? And did you start crying because I was crying, or like were you crying because like you felt like?
I felt you crying.
Right.
I looked at you. Then we prayed.
Yeah.
And then when I put my head on top of your head, tears just
all the
fall.
emotions just started.
Just fell.
Yeah.
Just fell.
Y'all.
Then we laughed it off a little bit, like, we got this. They didn't even tell us nothing was bad yet. I'm gonna let her get into what
They said it could possibly be bad.
Exactly. But fast forward 4 hours later,
Wait, can I just bring up? Babe, that was my first time seeing you cry. Yeah, I've always said that to him. I'm like, you are so strong. Like, I've never seen you cry once. Like,
It's true.
things to get this boy down, but no, he is literally so strong. Even that day, he was strong for us, because y'all gonna hear a lot more tears happen. But go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
No, you good. So after that, like I said, we kind of like gave ourselves a pep talk. We got this. She didn't really say nothing. Like, nothing was happened yet. Just on the precautionary side, and that's one thing that we did like. How kind of up forward and stern. Like, yes, granted, we weren't prepared for that conversation.
He
but
like that. I was.
yeah, but I would rather. And I want, like, once we put this out, give us y'all food for thought as well. Like, parents who's went through something similar, or even if you're
Expecting.
What do you think? How would you want to accept this news that we're about to kind of explain to you all? Like, that was straightforward, though. She was basically telling us that you are sicker than what you look like, but that's what we're here for, and that's why we're about to lay these options out on the table. So we're not treating something that we should have treated, but we didn't take it as serious because it didn't get to that point yet.
Yeah.
They gave their clinical judgment and said, we think that you're leading down this path. Right? And I felt more comfortable, because I could be that father that was asking them a million questions and not letting them get their job done, because I'm kind of concerned. But they gave me that reassurance that they know what's going on and they have her care under control, and they're putting their best foot forward to make sure that her and the baby's all right. Yeah, and I appreciated that. So after that, basically a couple hours later,
we went to our ultrasound appointment.
Yeah, ultrasound appointment. Yep.
Literally right after the conversation we had with her, they wanted to check on the babies, make sure that they were doing good. And that appointment was good. That appointment was good. We got to see them one last time. but on the ultrasound. But their weight, I want to say she measured both of them at about like 5 pounds or something roughly like that, right?
Close to that.
Yeah, they were both like roughly measured 5 pounds. So these were some big babies, right? Like we had kind of known that since I think the 29th week. They told us at 29 weeks that the babies were already 4 pounds. And usually a single baby at 29 weeks is only like 3 pounds. So our boys was in there eating good, okay? Daddy was feeding me good and I was feeding him good. But so yeah, so the ultrasound looked really good. Before we got done with it, they did their breathing exercises on the ultrasound, so that made me feel a little bit better, because I'm like, okay, well, at least the things that they're looking for in their ultrasound at this point is all there.
Facts, because they're discussing them coming early, like
Early,
today.
right? So it's like,
Potentially.
for me, that gave me a lot of like reassurance, like, okay, my babies, they're fine. They were moving fine. They were doing their breathing exercises. And so yeah, so after that appointment, we went back up to labor and delivery, where they went to run some more blood work on me. And it wasn't shortly after, I want to say like, what, 30 minutes after?
45 minutes later.
30 to 45 minutes after getting my second blood test of the morning. This is early, okay? The doctor came back. And she was, well, babe, you explain that part, because
Okay, so
yeah, it happened so fast, my damn head spun.
so 45 minutes later, after they drew her blood, the doctor came back in. For one, she came back in with part of her scrubs fit on. She had the scrub hat, the scrub bonnet on. So she came back in, and the first things, I don't really remember clearly what she said at first, but she was talking about the blood work. It came back in.
Oh wait, you know what? I'm sorry, not to interrupt you. I just remembered something.
What?
Before, because the doctor that we had been talking to wasn't my regular OB. Mm-hmm. So I actually had a conversation with my OB a little bit prior to her coming in, and she gave me a little bit of reassurance, but she at that point she told me, like, we're gonna give you a steroid shot. Now this steroid shot, when they think that babies are gonna come early, they like to give the mom steroid shots to help the baby's lungs, I guess, further develop. Mm-hmm. Usually the shot works as you get the first shot, and then 24 hours later you get the second shot. So when I talked to my OB, she was like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give you this shot because you know, she was just like, Jayla, you know, by the way your blood work looks, within a week, you don't have weeks. She was like, you guys have days. And even hearing that, to me, it was a little bit more reassuring, only because I'm like, okay, well, I am going to get this steroid shot. I'm hoping not to have them today, because I want to get my second steroid shot to really help their lungs be developed. And then, if possible, wait a couple days, because, I mean, ultimately, I feel like as women, pregnancy is long and it's hard. And when you're in it, it's like, damn, all I want to be is out of it. But then when I was faced with the whole, like, oh, they might be coming early, all I could think about was, I know the safest place for my kids is in my stomach to grow and to get big and strong. So I'm like, whatever little days we can buy, I'm trying to buy them. It ain't work out that way, but that was my mindset.
Yeah, so that doctor, the one that spoke with us earlier that morning, she came back in. She said something along the lines like, the blood work came back in. I know we talked earlier about them potentially coming today, and they're coming today. So basically, to get to the more serious part of it, she kind of gave us the breakdown of why they were coming today. And mind you, this is Monday. She just turned 33 weeks Saturday.
Yes.
So 33 weeks and 2 days. She's basically saying that the blood work came back, mind you, 2 weeks ago when we first came for the scare, when she had the Braxton Hicks, the false contractions, her platelet count was at 140. Boom. 6 days prior to Monday, her platelet count was at 120. Then now they're at 106.
Yep.
They come back in. She comes back in and says, yes, your platelet counts have dropped in 4 hours from 120 to 106.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest concern. But on top of that, since that's going on, it's also other issues that were in relation to preeclampsia and something called HELLP syndrome, HELLP, that were basically dysfunctions in the vital organs, liver, kidney, so on and so forth. So
What's that?
yeah, the creatinine levels in her kidney were high. And for anybody,
My liver function and kidney function were low.
right, exactly. So think about anybody who's a bodybuilder, or if you not even a bodybuilder, but if you work out and if you take creatine, that helps your muscles and helps you get strong, give you the just the endurance to work out and gain mass. But you also know that you can't take too much creatine because it's bad for your kidneys. She was having high creatinine levels in her kidney, which were causing dysfunctions to her kidneys.
And mind y'all, the entire pregnancy lab work was normal.
No high blood pressure.
No high blood pressure. Platelets, normal range. Liver function, normal. Kidney function, normal. Everything was normal. And then we come in this one day, literally, all happened within a week. They're like, everything's declining.
Everything's declining. So.
Oh, and I have been doing the preventatives for preeclampsia, which is like taking the baby aspirin. I have been doing that since I first got pregnant. As well as on my regular checkups, we never had any signs for preeclampsia for the HELLP syndrome. Blood pressure was always normal. The other little things you might have, spots in your vision,
Pain under your right rib.
Like, I didn't have any of that. So just imagine if we had not come to the hospital that day.
Facts. Definitely. On the severe and scary side of the pregnancy, like just be in tune, understand, and pay close attention to what's going on. Fathers, dads, husbands, boyfriends, whatever the case may be. Pay attention to your partner and what's going on with their health, because it could have been a situation to where we blew past it and let it be because it was something that we thought we seen before.
Yeah.
You don't really know what's going on inside the body.
Right.
You don't have the tools and the resources that the doctor and your OB might have to be able, just figure out what's going on, because a lot can change in 6 days and a lot can change in 4 hours.
Right.
So fast forwarding from that, more tears came.
More tears came because she like, I feel like it's gonna do that thing again.
Maybe it's my ear.
Okay. So yes, more tears came because she's like, because all of this is going on, they gotta come out. She's like, as soon as they come out, everything's gonna reverse. And she's like, it's the best decision for you and the babies, because not only is it hurt, like, affecting me, but it's affecting them too. So instantly, boohoo crying. Like, and mind y'all, it got real scary in there. Like, when I say
In a minute, like 1 minute,
literally
60
a minute.
seconds.
As soon as she said we doing this today,
About 7 people walked in.
people flying in and just pumping me with shit like, here, this is, and but they were telling you what it was, but they're just like, we're giving you this for this, and we're giving you this for that. And
Hi, my name is this. I'm gonna be covering this while you're in the OR.
Yep.
Hi, I'm doing this, this, and this. They give somebody's
they give
giving me
him
scrubs.
surgical. What?
I'm like, damn. So we really doing this right now. So I'm texting people, hey, let me get your phone. I'm texting moms, dad, sister, texting my parents, like just letting everybody know, like, hey, this is happening today.
It's happening today.
Yeah.
And while he was doing that, they're preparing me. I know the anesthesiologist walked me through like the entire process. I just felt so bad. I could not stop crying in that lady's face. She's trying to explain to me everything that's going on, and I'm boo-hoo crying. But that's why I'm so grateful for all of the medical staff, because it was more so, I want to say like a me thing and like a okay, well, am I okay? Is my health gonna be in jeopardy? Because, as of course, a black woman, or a woman in general, like, childbirth is scary. Like, people die, your children don't make it. Like, it's just so much that happens in childbirth to where I was scared. But I will say that the entire medical team that we had, they did a really good job of explaining everything to us and making us feel as secure as possible in such a unpredictable experience we was having. So yeah, they finally get everything in me, and I told DJ, I'm like, I feel out of body. Like, yeah, I don't feel like myself. I just felt like, I don't know, it's weird. And it could be because I was in shock, and then I have like all these fluids or whatever. But we go to the OR, and they told me he couldn't come in immediately.
Which I heard before, like.
Yeah, we heard that, but I didn't think it was, I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be so long. I just was like, they going to start this surgery
without me coming in?
Yeah, that's what I'm like, what's going on? But, so yeah, they take me back to the OR.
You got to let them know what made you so comfortable after, you know, that, mind you, she had a spinal anesthesia. She didn't get an epidural, and she didn't go fully under anesthesia. It was the spinal anesthesia from what, shoulder down or under the breast?
Something like that, like,
yeah, somewhere around
chest
here.
down or
chest
something?
down, probably. She couldn't feel everything.
I could feel my shoulders though.
Okay, so yeah, probably chest down. But after that, after I walked in, or while that was going on, she got some type of comfortability because of. I'm gonna let you explain. What made you so comfortable while you were sitting in the OR waiting for me to come in? And
Y'all, as soon as I'm getting rolled into the OR, little baby is on. So you know I'm in good hands, because what OR y'all know where they got little baby bumping on the speaker right before the surgery?
Right before the surgery. During the surgery, literally.
During the surgery too, but I mean the songs probably switched up. But no,
I heard some Dirk, like, as you're.
Yes.
Yeah, I think both of them were out at this time.
I think I finally tuned in. I'm like, oh, that's Dirk on the speaker too. Like, oh, okay, I'm in good hands.
Definitely.
But no, yeah, shout out to y'all for the tunes, because that did make me feel more comfortable.
For sure.
And
I must have knew we were young.
Yeah,
that's what
like,
we listen to, like, this gonna give us our peace of mind. Like, all right, we in a normal habitat.
Right. It was definitely very comforting. Because it was probably 5 people. So when you're having twins, each baby has their own set of medical staff. And then the mom has her own set of medical staff. So it was probably...
And it was double the amount for a singleton baby, so...
Yeah. What's up, you guys? So we are day 15. Is this day 15?
Day 15, yeah.
Yep. Day 15, and we're finally able to go home. So let me guys show you. The hospital gifted us with these care packages. I'm gonna go in and show you our lovely nursing team that has helped us for the past 2 weeks.
They're handsome.
So attached to them.
And here are our little babies. We are all ready to get discharged. We have Ace Dog Dash and Deuce Dog Dimitri. I'm so sorry, son. And here's Daddy getting them prepared to go home.
Yes, sir.
It's been a long 2 weeks and 1 day, but we made it through. The boys are healthy and ready to see their new home. And yeah, we'll update you guys in a few about the whole entire experience. You want to say bye?
Bye. Good luck.
This is the best homecoming. But next year, we gonna be at Howard. I want to expose their little faces. Just a little bit so I can see them. Make sure they cool. Good morning. Say good morning, baby.
Yo, what's the word, y'all?
Yeah, we're a little tired. I think we've had the twins at home now for 2 days. And not gonna lie, having kids, having twins is not for the weak. But today is our first doctor's appointment with the boys. So you guys know, if you've been following, we had them, no, we got discharged on Monday, and we had a follow-up appointment 2 days later, and so we're just on our way to go see their pediatrician and just check on them and make sure that they're still doing good. And yeah, baby, you got anything to say?
Tune in, man. Like, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot more content on the way. Definitely about to get real up close and personal with this twin experience with y'all, man. Yeah, tune in.
Go follow their Instagrams at the Anderson Twins. And we gonna tap in with y'all at the doctor's office. Look at my sunshines and my hubby. How do you feel today, babe? Have your kiddos been stressing you?
You got naked babies?
Make your babies.
Come on.
Wait, are they strapped in before you pick them up?